Hi everybody, it's Kim, back again with another tutorial. I've been asked a couple of times to do this one, the wreath one where I did last week I think. The ribbon's a bit squashed. And they wanted to know how I got the circle like that and everything. So I thought right, I'll do it. I don't know if it'll turn out like this one the same, but we'll have a go. But it's an absolutely gorgeous card, and it's so easy to do, it really is. So I'll get cracking and we'll see. I'll show you what we need, and I hope you all have a go at doing it. Right, put that down. What you're going to need is square card base, just normal card base. It's 5 7/8 by 5 7/8. It's supposed to be 6 by 6, but it's not. It's 5 7/8. You want a layer of green, which is 5 5/8 by 5 5/8, and your top layer, which we're going to stamp the wreath on, is 5 3/8 by 5 3/8. You want a bit of card. I've got no red mirror card or glitter card left, red anyway, so I'm using cherry cobbler. This is just for the berries. I've done the ribbon, blue green ribbon, or you could use red if you want, but I think the green goes better. It's not the same because I've got no more of that one left. I only had a little bit of that one on the card that I made. So I've made a little bow for the top and the corners. Now another thing, I can't find my little snowflake. You see the little snowflake I cut out on the corners? I can't find it. I've hunted for it this afternoon, I can't find it. So we'll just leave them plain, the corners. So you've got them, and the stamp set. Now I've used this for the sentiments. These are lovely little stamps. I got them from the works. I think only £1.50 or something, £1 or something. But the sentiments are lovely. So I used that one, this one here, Season Greetings, in the card I made. So I could use that one again, or I might try a different one. But that's the sentiment I used on that for the inside. And to do the wreath itself, believe it or not, I used this fern. Absolutely fabulous, and it makes it look fluffy. I don't know why, but it just does. So we'll use that again, and the colour I'm going to use is Mossy Meadow. So we'll get cracking, and my secret to how I done the circle, we tear and tape in a minute. Simple as that. All I did was I just drew a faint line on the outside for the outer, and I done the inside. So when you've got it, all your wreath goes on the inside of each circle. Well, you'll see when I do it. But it's as simple as that. And I think it's brilliant. I always try and come up with something. I don't come up with very often, but I think it's a good idea. So here we go. There's my pencil. Get me pencil. Get me tape. All you want to do is just get it as much, as far in the middle as you can. I don't measure. I very rarely measure anything really, apart from card and things like that. I'm not fussed on precise things. You just do it as you do it. There, I think that looks about right. So I'll just do a very faint. I'm saying faint. I'm too bloody heavy-handed, man. Never mind. Do the outer circle. And then we'll do the inner circle. But you're not, there you go. And that's the base of your wreath. Just like that, as simple as that. Dead easy. And it turns out lovely, because that's one of my favourite cards, that I really love it. So what we'll do now is I'll get me, if I can find a little block, a little square one, full of ink, and I'll kind of find where's my baby wipes. Never mind, right, start inking, because I'll be here forever. I'll be here all day. Right, get both of them out. Right, there's one goes one way and one goes the other way. Can you see where the stroke is? One goes that way and one goes that way. Right, I can't even remember which one I started off with, but it doesn't matter. But I just had to play about with it, and I just played about and to see how it turned out. Basically, really, it was just a try, and it ended up turning out lovely. So here we go with Mossy Meadow. Put that one there, and we'll see how this turns out. This one. Right. All I did was I just started from the top. It doesn't matter if it goes over the line. I just started like that. See, it hasn't gone over yet. It doesn't make any difference. But I just took it round, and I just kept turning. I just kept turning the card. I just keep turning the card. Like I say, it doesn't matter if it doesn't go over yet, because, well, I call it continuous stamping. That's what I call it anyway. Just kept going round and round, because you keep using the stamp. You're using the stamp. You lose it loads of times to go over and go over it. What's the proper word? I can't even think straight. Go on, somebody shout at us and tell us if they know what I'm talking about. See, just like that. Okay. So now what I'll do is I'm going to go across the top now with this one. In the middle, like, fill in. See, just like that. Across the top we have, you just fill in your gaps, and you're just continuously stamping. I don't know if that's right. I'm trying to think of the right word. If I'm talking a load of rubbish, just tell us. You know what I mean? But this is the way I done it, and I've been asked to do it, so I'm doing it the way I did it. Or is it over stamping or something like that? I don't bloody know. I haven't got a clue. This is all I done. I just sat and stamped it and stamped it. Went over and over. Right, there you go. That's the first lot. Now I'll just take that one off a minute. And this is the other one. This is going to go the other way. And I'll do this on the bottom section of it. We'll just keep going round like this. And once you're round and you've went over your lines, you just keep going over and filling the gaps up. Just to, like, fluff it up. As I say, fluff it up, because it does really look like it's fluffy. That's what the Bain said to us. He says, none of that looks fluffy. I says, I know it is. It's really lovely. I just really love it. Now I've gone back to the top again. Now I'll go across the middle with this one again, in between this. And this is all I did. I just went over it and over it. And I just kept changing the stamps over until I filled the gaps. And it doesn't matter. I mean, I suppose you could just use the same one all the time. But I just chopped and changed it. I don't know if that's, you know, if it's made any difference by doing that, because I haven't done a one with just one stamp. I used both the stamps the first time in this one, so I wouldn't know how it would turn out. Oh, I've got a speck of... See, I think I need another one. Round this way. Put another one there. And just to thicken this out a bit. Right, now we'll go back onto the other one. This is all I kept doing. I kept doing this for a while. Just till I thought it was like puffed up. Turn that around. You know, I just kept filling these gaps in. As long as just watch you don't go too far out, if you know what I mean. See, I just fill that in. Put one there as well. Just where I think it needs like fluffed out. I'm saying fluffed out, but that's what it's like. And you can see it getting thicker as you put more layers. Layers, is it layers? The word I'm looking for. Instead of continuous stamping, layered, I'm not sure. Well, I call it continuous stamping. And you just fill them in. Them gaps in. My finger's gone to cramp. Oh, I hate it when my hands cramp up. Ow. Right, now just go around in this inner circle. Just try not to go too much over on the inner circle. Because don't forget you need your sentiment in. So just as long as you cover your as long as you cover the circle line that you've done. Ow. Just turn that round a little bit there. Just to thicken it out a bit. Bush it out. Bush it out. Could that be the word? Maybe bush it out. Right, we could leave it like that for now. We'll leave that like that because I don't want to be on too long with it. So there you go. I've got ink on there. Kim, you never cease to amaze. You fail. Always fail. Doing something. You always do something wrong. Ooh. Oh, I don't believe it. I don't believe what I've done. Get that off before it dries. Oh. Right, just pretend you haven't seen that. Why do I cock up every time? Right. Forget that you've seen that. But there, can you see it? Because it's getting dark now. See how it looks fluffy? It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I love it. Right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to get the card, because we can build everything else up once we get our card sorted. Right. Have it any way you want. That way, I think we'll have it that way this time. Yeah, we'll have it that way, going that way. Right, get this. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to use this for quickness because I don't know how long the video will last. But I had to do this one because, you know, I've had Rio and Rachel have asked about this one. So, you know, I'm really pleased that they're asking us to do them. It's just getting the time to do it. Right, we'll get this layer on here. Try and get it on as best I can. think I went over that wee bit too much, but never mind. Never mind, Kim, never mind. Right. And we'll just get this one on here. Oh, I knocked my phone there. Have I done both ends? And right. No, that was the top, wasn't it? I can't cover it either. Oh, never mind. Just forget that you've seen that. Everybody makes mistakes. Well, not all the time like me, like, but never mind. I'll get that on there. Come on, Kip. Get that there like that. Just put it like that. Right. Oh, I've made a right mess of this. Getting ink all over. Right, so there's your wreath. Now, corners. What I did is I already cut the corners, and what I did was I just got a piece of glitter cord and I just put it in, and I measured it. I didn't measure it. I put it on the corner and I just put a line over it where I need the cut, and then I just used one as a template. So they're easy made, you know, easy to make. But this is just for quickness. I'm using the tape runner. I would suggest you used glue, because it'll stay down. But this is just for quickness, that's all. Just put these on. I'm coming down with cold, I'm sure. I can never get rid of cold. Always bloody sniffing. And just get these on here. You see, I've got this one a little bit close. This one's a bit close to the... I think I've done these edges a little bit bigger than, wider than the last card, but I was on the last card. Took us really long, quite a while to do it. But there you see, that's without the little snowflakes, because I can't find me punch, my little snowflake punch. Never mind. Right, we'll cut the berries out. And what I use for the berries, believe it or not, is this little bowl punch. Just a little, I'll get that out of there. This little punch. That's all I used. Just use them. That's dead simple. And you don't have to spend, you know what I mean? Most people have got them little punches. That's all I use for them. Dead canny. We'll put the sentiment in first. Just going to use, which one I'm going to use? What's this say? Merry Christmas. Now that'll fit nicely just in the middle there. Yeah, we'll use that one. Have a change. Where's my other block? Yes, because I think it's too big for that one. And we'll use Mossy Meadow again. I love this colour. It's one of my favourite colours, with this and Cherry Cobbler. Oh, sugar! I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Right. Honest to God, I've spoilt that. Right, that didn't happen. I can't believe I've done that. I've spoilt it. Now I'm going to have to do it again. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. 2 seconds, people. 2 seconds. 2 seconds, everybody. I'll be a minute. Arrange my circles. Right. I'm just gonna cut a circle out 2 seconds. I can't leave it like that. If I put that in there like that, and then what I'll do is I'll go over salvage it. I kind of throw that away. Just go around it again with this stamp with the ferns on. I'll not give this to anybody, I know I won't, because it's because I have spoiled it, but I didn't want to throw it out. I'm just gonna thicken out a little bit. Actually, I'm just gonna turn it just to thicken it. Try and hide them lines. Right. I'll leave it like that for now. Okay, I know I've spoiled it a bit, but we'll get the sentiment in and see how it turns out. I can't believe I've messed that up. I can't believe it. Right, we'll put this sentiment in the middle. Right, what a shame. I think I should have done that in a different colour. Right, we'll put this bow on. Just use some I can't believe it. Why? Do you know what it is? Rio and Rachel, I'm telling you now, I'm not cut out to do bloody videos. I cock up all the time. Put that on there like that. Right, little glue dots. Right, use me little filler, and I just put a couple of little dots. One there, 3 there. 1, 2, 3 there. 1, 2, 3 there. 1, 2, 3 there. Right, now where's me? Give us get these on. Oh, what the hell's going on with me today? Well, I might as well say that all the time, don't I? Because something always happens. Get them on there. This is definitely not like the last one. It's not as nice as the last one. I've messed this one up, haven't I? Don't believe it. I'm definitely not cut out for videos, like, definitely not. Get them on there. But you know what I mean, don't you? Like this, you know how to, you get the gist of it, don't you? Well, I hope you do. I hope I haven't cocked up too much for you. Have I used all them little things? Oh, I've not put some oil. It's dead simple using these. See, if you spend a little bit more time, I should have just slowed down a bit. I'm just worried in case the camera runs out. My phone runs out, that's why. And I'm rushing. You shouldn't rush when you're doing something like this. So listen, don't rush when you're crafting. Don't stress yourself out over it either, because, which I'm telling you not to do and I always do, stress out, and you shouldn't. It should be crafting's supposed to put you in a happy place, not stress out place. But I'm just trying to get it finished, like try to get it done before the camera, before the phone runs out. Oh, I can't believe I've done that. I've messed that up. Good time, isn't it? Big time. And put that there. And that one there. Oh. Right, you've got your bow on there. Now just forget about all these stupid mistakes I've made today. But there you go. There's a lovely card. It is still nice, but I won't be giving this to anybody because I've spoiled it. You could even, you can have any sentiment in there. You can do anything. You don't have to put these corners on, but there's the two of them together, and look at the difference. Because I spent ages on this one. So, and I need to go over there a bit more. It needs to be thickened up. So, if you think it's alright, give us a thumbs up. If not, just tell us, Kim, it was a load of crap. And I think you should forget about doing videos. Well, that's fine, because I don't think I should be doing videos either. But, I don't believe me, like, honest to God. Honest to God. But there you go. Let us know what you think, please. And have it, get yourself doing it. But take your time with it. Because as you can see from this one to the last one, I've made a mess of this one. But that'll be me when I show people what mistakes I've made. I'll keep it. And I'll remind myself, take your time. So please give us a thumbs up. If not, just, but let us know what you think. And I'll think about making another video. So if you enjoyed it, let us know. Thanks very much for watching. I'm sorry that I've cocked it up, but thank you for watching. Bye.